Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills IELTS. I really hope everybody is doing fantastic. Let's say you've got only 7 days left and you need that 777-8. So how should I prepare for that? What should be my mindset? What all things I should be doing? Well, if you've got just 7 days in hands, and trust me, and if you really want to crack that IELTS with 777-8 in 7 days, then trust me, you need to have a lot of time per day for sure. So whatever the routine, the study plan that I suggest in this video requires humongous effort. It's not for the faint-hearted. You make sure you at least have 3 to 4 hours per day and just follow this diligently, religiously. Trust me, the magic will just unfold. So before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. At any point of time you need online assistance, it's a paid course, one-to-one writing feedback, one-to-one speaking mocks, reading mocks, listening, whatever it is, you can text us in the WhatsApp. We'll be there, I'll be there to guide you, help you reach your destination in a short interval of time. All right guys, so let's start with this 7-day routine, 7-day study plan for a 777-8. Let's start. I'm gonna share my screen. So IELTS 7-day routine for a 777-8. So there are 7 days. Trust me, every day becomes very important. It's not that you simply start practicing. Remember, just practicing without a solid approach is like running on the treadmill. You're running. You're mentally satisfied that you ran. But are you even stepping out 1 meter? No, you're just staying there, but thinking you are moving ahead. You're not, you're just staying there. So idea is not to simply start practicing. First is day 1, get the approach. Let's start with speaking, writing, reading, listening. Okay, day 1, what you should be doing, understand the approach required for speaking. For that you need to know how you're evaluated in speaking. Fluency, coherence, clarity, this pronunciation, and grammar. Vocabulary is not a very important thing. So these 4 are the major things. So whenever you start practicing, these 4 you should first keep in mind. Fluency is not about speaking fast. People think it's about speaking fast. Am I speaking fast? No, I'm just going at my natural speed, isn't it? Coherence is all about narration. I could have told you about day 7 first, right? But I'm starting with day 1. So there is a way out. In that way, if you talk, in that way, if you speak, the listener will understand in a better way. It's conveyance. So coherence is all about narration, main idea, some supporting idea, examples. So you should go in a proper narration. That's where the people have problem. But what people do, use these 10 words to get 8. That's where they focus. All those don't give marks. Correct? So when you practice in the wrong way, let's say you're running in this direction, do you ever reach the destination if the destination is somewhere here? So day 1, you understand what is fluency, what is coherence, clarity. It's not pronouncing the words, it's about giving that clarity so that the listener understands. And then grammar is all about simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. Recently I've made many videos on speaking templates. The video is somewhere here in the link in the description. Also I've shared. Check them out to understand the approach. Day 1, step number 1. Hardly takes some 30-35 minutes. Because if you don't know this right, simply if you're practicing, it's like running on the treadmill. Alright, so coming to writing. Oh, writing is a nightmare for me. Correct? How we are evaluated: a task response, coherence, cohesion, lexical resource, that's vocabulary, and the grammar. If you see the lexical resource, grammar is not a big thing. What majorly contributes is the first 2. Task response, coherence. Task response and coherence. That's where people have troubles. For coherence, cohesion, I've shared many templates. The video is booming. You can have a look at it. The links for all the templates are shared in the description of the video. Make sure if you've missed it, make sure you watch the video. Coherence, cohesion, problem solve. You just have to follow the template. Don't have to worry about the coherence, cohesion. It's all about supporting idea, main idea, examples. Template takes care of it. Task response, ideation. For this question, have you answered correctly? What is your name? You are telling your neighbor's name. Tell your name. This is where people go wrong. So anytime you need online assistance, it's a one-to-one feedback. Up to 30 days you can enroll with us. But yes, for now, this is what it is. The approach you need to understand first. What is IELTS writing? Where the marks are hidden? How to go after it? Simply writing essay will not work. So day 1, spend some time. Check my lot of IELTS videos recently I made, stuck in 6.5, what you should be doing, how to use the templates. All the videos that I'm talking about now are linked in the description. You can have a look at it first. Then this is the day 1. Hold on for day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Understand the approach required for reading. Reading, there are many modules, but if you see, reading FIB is easy. Match heading is where people have problems. They start reading everything. No. The summary of it, you should just skim. Match heading has an approach. True false not given is the problem, Nakul. For this, you need the approach. You can refer my true false not given series. Recently, I made many series on true false not given. Recently, I made a video on match heading as well. Check them out. Learn the approach before you start practicing, because this is very, very important. MCQs, there are reading mini mocks that I have done. I have given the approach of MCQs. MCQs, okay, let's say the question A, B, C, D, out of which more than one is the answer or one of them is the answer. For this, okay, A is the answer, I go with it. No, make sure B, C, D, why they are not the answers. You have to cross verify. Like this, there are many approaches that you need to be aware of that you will spend on the day 1. Getting it right. The listening, the many things in the listening, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, most importantly, part 2 and part 3, that is MCQs and maps. Recently I made a video on maps, how to glide with the finger. There are some words across, diagonal, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. There are some characteristics, winding roads, the road ends there. There are many things like that. When you know them in advance, maps is a piece of cake. I recently made a video on listening maps, complete end-to-end strategy. Check the video, the link has been shared in the description. MCQs, long time back I made, I've put the video. Again, MCQs is all about conversations. 2 people or 3 people will converse. There is a question A, B, C, D, out of which one of them is the answer. It's more than listening, it is reading skills. So when you understand them, then day 2 onwards, you know how to focus, how to practice, where to practice. This is what you're going to do on the day 1. For this, my videos in the links in the description will help you in the right way, that I can promise you with. Now comes the day 2. Now the approach is all fixed. Now you have to implement them. One listening mock you can take from anywhere. If you join our course, we provide you this, but in internet you can find one complete listening mock you do, one complete reading mock you do. 10 part 1 speaking questions you have to practice. Not required, no need to do a lot. 10 part 1 speaking practice questions. Well, if you join our course, we will give you the feedback, but it's an online paid course. If you don't want that, no Nakul, I'm short of budget. You can have your friend evaluate you, or you can record it. I meant you can click on, you can download a recording app, speak to that, record everything, and then evaluate yourself with respect to fluency. If you fumbled many times, reduce the marks for fluency. If your coherence quotient is all gone case, reduce the marks for coherence quotient. If you are not using simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence and speaking, reduce the marks for grammar. So this way you yourself can evaluate. Recently I made 2 videos with our students, how to score IELTS 8 band. I have given the interview for the part 1. The video is in the description, you can check. Those videos also will help you. So 10 part 1 speaking questions enough, and 3 cue card, any random topic you practice, plus 5 part 3. This should be for the listening, reading and the speaking, and writing, of course. 1 task 1, 1 task 2. If you don't have someone to give a valid feedback, it will be difficult for you to understand whether your implementation is correct or not. But like I told you, if you want an online paid feedback, you can text us. We will guide you. But if you have your friend or someone who can evaluate you, well and good, you understand your mistakes to some extent. But yes, this should be the routine for the day 2. Now, apart from this, let's say your English is not up to the mark, then it's an English exam and you need to improve. 1 hour of reading novel, trust me, if you miss out on this, scores simply will not improve. Let's accept the fact. 1 hour of listening to a podcast, your visualization is not that quick. Boy, you need to get a picture of a boy. Well, you need to get a picture of an elephant. You need to get a picture of an elephant. What if I speak the sentence very fast? Nakul, I'm not understanding means you're not getting that picture. In order to visualize better, you need to read and listen, read and listen. 1 hour of reading, 1 hour of listening. You can watch a TV series English or a podcast. Reading, you can read a novel, newspaper, but this is must, this is must, this is must. Like I told you, day 7, it's not for the faint-hearted. You need to give time, you need to compromise on your comfort zone and do this. 7 days are enough. Day 3, same as the day 1, day 2, but track your scores. You need to track and see if there is a progression, because after all, you're practicing a lot to see the progression. First day you got 28 out of 40 in listening. Second day should be at least 30. If not, that means that's what the skill is not up to the mark, or you're making mistakes. You're not conscious, you're not aware. So if not, the scores are not good, or it's not going up, you're not seeing the progression. Sit and observe the issue. Why am I not able to score? These people don't. What they do? They run on the treadmill. They practice. Sit man, sit quiet. See through it. Why? Where am I going wrong? Okay, MCQs are the problems. So this way you understand this, will know where to focus more, where to give more concentration. Hope you're getting it. So note down the issues and see how it can be improved. This is the feedback that you can give to yourself. Very, very important. That is day 3 and day 4. Increase the intensity. This is very, very important. Now you practiced for 2 days. Same thing, the mind will get adjusted to it and will not produce any results. Now shock your mind by increasing the intensity. 3 speaking mocks complete. You get questions, man, everywhere in the internet. 3 speaking mocks complete. 4 write-ups you need to write. 2 essay and 2 task 1 letter writing or describe image based on your for academic or general. 2 full listening mock and 2 full reading mock. Do that, man, trust me. And 1 hour of reading, 1 hour of listening should be accompanied with this. Scores, why it will not improve? It will definitely improve. So day 5, 6 and 7, these are the important days. Now you have practiced enough. Religiously, diligently. Now is the thing. Identify the weak areas and practice only those modules. No need to practice everything. Reading, match heading, true, false, not given are difficult. Then practice only that. Reading, fill in the blank, full mock not required. Why do you want to do full mock? Already you got acquainted with the full mock, right? Now you do only these 2, whichever you are making mistakes. Listening, maps and MPQs, fill in the blanks and all, mostly people do it correctly. Because of these 2, marks would have gone down. Out of 40 would have got 28 because of these 2. Then these 2 practice more. Speaking, whichever you have a problem with. Most of my students struggle in Q card. So Q card you can practice more so that your mind doesn't think that as a problem, and be very, very confident. Writing, task 1 is easy because everything is given. If for academic, describe image is given. If you are for general letter writing, points are given. So you know what has to be written. Essay, nothing is given, only question. Hope you are getting it. Essay, so this way you can practice for 5th, 6th and 7th day, focusing only on the important things where you have problems with. Accompanied with 1 hour of reading activity, 1 hour of listening activity. Any reading activity, cartoon books you can read. Listening, you can listen to a sports commentary. Anything, but do it religiously without fail and see the magic that unfolds. Apart from all these things, you can also make use of the mobile applications. There's an app called Dual and Back. This application you can download in the Android or in the iPhone. That is a game scientifically proven to enhance your working memory. Working memory means right now I'm talking. There is enough space in the working memory for me to accommodate the thoughts that I'm going to process. If the working memory is small, things will be bad. Correct? So it's all about expanding that memory that you can work on live. That application, Dual and Back, DUAL-N-BACK, Dual and Back, Android or iPhone. Download it. That is a game which tests your listening, reading, your eyes and your ears at the same time, simultaneously. Try doing it. It's a difficult game. If you're not understanding, you can check in the YouTube as to how to play that app. Things will fall in place. These are the real things that I'm talking about. Don't go behind those videos which says use these 10 phrases to get 8. Use these 10 words to get 8 in a writing. No, the real things are this. Alright, fine guys, so with this I'll park this video here. Anytime you need online assistance, you can text us in the WhatsApp. It's an online paid course. We will be there. I'll be there to guide you, help you in a right direction. And if not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button and hit that bell icon for the future notifications. Very soon I will be back. Nakul will be back from Skills IELTS. Take care. Bye-bye.